sports. It's in the game.
This is one of those offensive performances that I'll never forget. What a game.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Today, two NFC clubs going head-to-head, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from Tampa. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Baker going to throw this right away. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's White. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Mayfield now. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Mayfield on first down. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw complete to Otten. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And again, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Mayfield on 3rd and 2. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he will be out of bounds, well shy of the marker. So that's a turnover on downs. Great job defensively. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 5. Here's Pollard again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Now Prescott on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys 1st down by a couple of yards as they get 5 there on 4th and 3. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Prescott on 1st down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play out.
And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
1 1st down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
4th down, Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he is going to have the Cowboys 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He's got room at the 30. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 24-yard line. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. Off the play fake, Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish it not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Brandon Cooks, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are on the board 1st here on the road in Tampa. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Mayfield. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Going to run again here with Pollard. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 43, here's second down and 7. Prescott to throw it. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. Second down and 6 now. Here's Prescott. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. It'll be a handoff. And he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
You remember in preseason when we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Ritter and the Falcons now with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. A man who was a collegiate standout nearby in Austin, it's Bijan Robinson. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. They work now on 2nd and 9. Ritter will set up to throw it. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big fella go. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. Falcons. Kyle Pitts, an even 90 yards. And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Prescott off play action. And that's complete downfield to Cooks. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks, 71 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there of 22. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, it's Ritter. Kadarrell Hodge has it complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
I mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Going for it on 4th down. It's Ritter. Flushed out right. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Here we go. Down. 10 flat. Check 5, 6 man.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Second and 9. Ritter now. Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And the Falcons are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Slot man moves right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kadarrell Hodge. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 at the 40. Now a give here to Pollard. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Now Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Lamb. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Prescott now. He gets it to Cooks. Touchdown! Brandon Cooks. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. First down, here's Ritter. Escaping the pressure right. And this one too low. You got a young quarterback, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On play action, here's Ritter. He'll buy some time right. Ritter has it knocked down. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Now 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys! 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensive. And now off to the races down the right side. Look at the big man rumble. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcons. Kyle Pitts in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Final play of the half. Prescott. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up. That's to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Now he's loose at the 40, and a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got it.
And he loses the football a second time.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And here he'll get it down to the 7. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Now Pollard. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Pollard will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. They need 12 here. It's third down. Here's Ritter. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Here's Bradley Pinion now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Here's a diving catch right side. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atoned for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
3rd down and 6. Ritter to throw it. Looking for London on the out route complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain of 22.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Ritter with it after the play fake. Eluding the pressure right. Ritter slides down, and he has enough for the 1st. First and 10, it's Patterson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Ritter back to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Ritter throwing on 3rd down. Throw left side, there's London. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right. And
oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to get the ball back on the turnover. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, longtime foes square off in the NFC East. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys and themselves. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And he is out of bounds here on the return. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On play action, Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll run. Here's Pollard. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Play action now. Prescott. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
2nd down, Pollard again. Oh, he shifts past him. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Prescott looks to throw on first. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Forced out to his left. There again is Cooks, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Pollard. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's Prescott. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. And his kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
And he is out of bounds here on the return. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as you're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He's got his target. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nothing after 1 on EA Sports. Out of the gun to give to Pollard. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9. Here's Pollard again. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Prescott on 3rd and 2. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
Granted, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Prescott's throw going to be caught by Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys! Michael Gallup, 27 yards, and the Cowboys have taken the lead. Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for 2 here. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A first down throw for Prescott. Buying time to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Here now, 2nd and 4. Up the middle, it's Vaughn. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. To throw is Prescott. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Second down, Prescott. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
No receivers open downfield, so instead of forcing the ball to the sideline, he's going to throw this one down to Fort Worth. He'd rather have the incompletion than the turnover.
On 3rd down, it's Vaughn. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Prescott. This is caught. It's Cooks. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On the ground with Vaughn. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. It's the fullback as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he is out of bounds here on the return. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Third quarter starts with a run from Vaughn. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. He finds his man, Pollard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. They'll get only a couple down to the 44. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Crossing route complete. Catch made by Cooks. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Pollard will take it up the gut. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, longtime foes square off in the NFC East as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys. 22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone, pushing his way through. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's Hurts to throw. Leaves it for Penny. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. An early task. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Penny. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Hurts. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 66 yards. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flushed from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Throwing, Prescott. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That's one of the dangers of the quick game. If you only have a 2- or 3-step drop, if you don't get the ball to someone open right away, those defenders are right near the line of scrimmage, and they can get on top of you in a heartbeat.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
No, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. Past the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Inside handoff, Penny. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Only a yard on the pickup. And now they've got a 3rd down and 8. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Eagles have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. Prescott now. Cooks on the quick slant. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Started the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They'll run for it with Pollard, and he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Now Prescott. It's caught left side by Cooks. Room to maneuver at the 35. He's to the 15, and finally down at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Pollard. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Pollard one more time. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. This is caught. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They tried to let the fullback pound it in between the tackles, but he stopped up short. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Well, they were obviously backed up, had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still try to throw it, and...
Yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown! Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys are back within a score. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation and a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation because you don't just roll out on game day and say, okay, go run this route and let's get it done. That means exactly what you said. The practice had to occur beforehand, which led to the timing, which led to the touchdown.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Mozzie Smith in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Throwing is Hurts. That is incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
They'll look to throw here. Flushed out right. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. Down the left sideline.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
But Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick-6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
And the Cowboys are able to recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long. Throw complete right side to Cooks. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Prescott to throw it. That is caught. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Here's Pollard again. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Pollard is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the 2nd quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the 2nd half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead to 21-17.
Scott on the return out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going deep for Brown. And incomplete on the deep ball. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Cowboys are able to recover. But gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Down to the 41. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 7.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by James Bradbury.
So an opening drive interception to begin this 2nd half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the 2nd half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Penny fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Jalen Hurts
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. Hurts will throw.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Yeah, good job to get him to the ground quickly right there at the 36-yard line. Prescott off play action. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. On play action, Prescott. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Play action now, Prescott. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front seven. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the red zone now, Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any more.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Brandon Cooks from 13 yards out.
And the Cowboys are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
The extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Escaping the pressure right.
And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there and in the process picks up the first down.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Back to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game. But there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
On first down, Hurts. Flushed out right. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the first down. And even with the 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this nearly all the way down now. Swift.
And even with the loss on first down, they did a nice job holding on to the football. And they can still run it 2 more times and take some time off the clock and even take some of the timeouts away from the defense and then possibly kick a field goal and go up 2 scores. They're in a great spot.
It'll be Hurts on the option. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. What a performance. All those points put on the board. And, Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some points on the board as well. They were solid today.
Yeah.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Steel City at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium.
Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon.
And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Throwing first play is Pickett. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
Following the interception, here's Prescott.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that will bring up second down. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Third and short yardage, Prescott. Being chased out left. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
So now on fourth down, Mike McCarthy will turn to his field goal unit. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And his kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to make amends for that first drive, which came to a rather abrupt ending.
Certainly did, and I remember going back to my notes before this game, and a lot of times when I scout a guy, I have a little section about how does he handle adversity. And in this case, a big check mark. He may have thrown the first interception, but I don't think he's going to throw very many more.
Pickett going to bootleg it. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
Here's Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Cowboys add 6 to their lead.
Now the try here for the point after. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Pickett now from the gun here.
Complete. It's Johnson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
The Pickett finding Johnson there. First down, Steelers.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Pickett. That's going to be caught by Pickens.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Still going inside the 20.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Trubisky now off the bootleg.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Trubisky will throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Trubisky to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Trubisky to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Completes this one to Pickens.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
Now it's Trubisky.
And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Now it's Trubisky.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, this has not been the greatest of first halves to this point. They've been pretty well dominated in all phases of the game, so this was an important drive just to show they could move the football and finish. And now they're on the board here on the touchdown run.
Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches, and the two-point attempt is turned aside. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First down, Prescott. Flush to his right. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
A first down throw for Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
That's not one you see often, illegal touching, and unfortunately for them, CD, it wipes away a big play.
Yeah, you just can't step out of bounds and be the first one to touch it when you come back in. That'll draw a flag every time.
Prescott now on second down.
Going right back to Ferguson.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. To throw is Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or 2. It's no good, and that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Second half begins with a run by Pollard.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Second down, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Pollard will take it up the gut.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Gonna run again here with Pollard.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Now a 2nd and 2.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. Leaps past him. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
51 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Up the middle, Jones. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Now a first and 10 at the 11.
An inside give to Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now Prescott. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Ferguson. Touchdown!
Jake Ferguson
From 10 yards out.
And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. On first down, Trubisky.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Cincinnati.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Burrow on play action. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase,
75 yards.
And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. Evan McPherson for the extra point.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A 2nd down throw for Prescott.
Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Throwing, Prescott.
And that's complete downfield to Cooks.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Play action. It's Burrow. Rolling to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Throw right side into the hands of the tight end Sample. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. Now a give here to Pollard. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here's Pollard again. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
Now Dak, he wants to change the play. They'll run with Pollard.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, a 9-yard touchdown run.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from drawing level.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Sheds off the tackle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Burrow.
Open man is Chase, complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. teams all tied after one. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll take this down to the 33.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving.
Here's a diving catch right side. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They go back to Pollard on second down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Now Prescott. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14. They'll run with Pollard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
Here we go. Hey, can. Check 26.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
11.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. This is caught. It's Boyd. Touchdown, Bengals.
Joe Burrow with a touchdown connection to Tyler Boyd.
And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Prescott to throw it.
Now he's loose again. Now he's into the clear again.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
No run back here for Jones. A touchback.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here. Maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
First down. Here's Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. In motion goes the tight end. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow.
And that's caught one more time by Boyd.
And he's brought down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Well, certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's a completion right there.
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it.
And that'll be caught.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
And the half will begin with a touchback.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Here's Pollard. And he's got some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Now Prescott going to change the play.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott steps away to his left. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Pollard is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Pollard again.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, a 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Cowboys have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. He will find his man Chase complete.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's Burrow completing this to Chase.
All the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase,
40 yards.
And the Bengals have retaken a third quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that gives them a 3-point lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Pollard will take it up the gut.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Play action now. Prescott
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
They go play action with Burrow. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Inside the 10.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
No run back here for Jones. A touchback.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd down, Burrow.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
A big play there for Cincinnati. 46 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by Malik Hooker.
And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ferguson. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Prescott now. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Here's Prescott.
He finds his man, Pollard.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Prescott. Oh, no, he lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Here's Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This will get the lead up to 7. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll put it out to the 25.
This is 1st and 10. Burrow. That's complete to Chase. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And that one incomplete as it stops the clock, reading 18 seconds to go.
Here's Burrow. That's taken in by Higgins.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Burrow.
They'll roll him out right.
And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
A final shot now for Burrow. The score, and now they can tie the game in the final stages with an extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
Here's Dak. Into the hands of Cooks.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout.
So it'll be the Bengals with the football here to start the overtime session as the kick is away. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. And for us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Hey, can. Go. 12. He's coming, double up.
First throw in overtime now for Burrow. Flush to his right.
Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Burrow. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Mixing up the middle. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
61 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's complete to the tight end Sample. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now it's Burrow.
Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Kevontae Turpin now to return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So the drive's going to start with Pollard.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. And what can Prescott do in the OT?
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. trying to run for it with Pollard. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. They'll run for it with Pollard. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Now Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it's...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow.
And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw.
There he goes, right side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Again, it's Mixon. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Now 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Burrow looking to pass. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Williams. Will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Flushed out right. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Mixon will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Evan McPherson now for the PAT.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 1st down throw for Prescott. Buying time to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 33. Now Prescott. There again is Cooks, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense could get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
On the ground with Vaughn.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Vaughn will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Bengals drive about to get going. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked off by Malik Hooker. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. These two teams all tied after one. From the 29, here's the 2nd and 5. Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage, Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 26 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Now for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Here we go.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Short throw to Smith. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. Play action. It's Burrow. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Boy, the coverage there, airtight as he comes away with the interception.
Love that observation there because they were taking a shot at the end zone, but you're right about the coverage. Absolutely tremendous. And this they could clip for a training tape. Staying with him down the field, locates the football in the air, and comes away with the interception.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle, it's Vaughn. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. To throw is Prescott. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 41-yard line. Here's Prescott. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
It's caught left side by Cooks. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 35. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
Running behind center with Vaughn.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Again, it'll be Vaughn.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Deuce Vaughn
with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
No run back here for Jones. A touchback.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by 2 scores.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On second down, it's Vaughn.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Throwing, Prescott. Flush to his right.
That is caught by Lamb.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Vaughn on 1st and 10. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Prescott to throw it. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, he left no doubt about that one because even though he hasn't left the pocket, he's got a receiver in the area, so it's not grounding, even though there's no way that ball was going to be caught.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 23.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Escaping the pressure right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. 44 yards on the ground for him so far. Now 2nd and 3.
Burrow will throw.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 44-yard line. Inside handoff to Mixon. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8.
Here's Burrow.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.